in this one.
Buck.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now
a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boog Buck. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gutierrez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Boog Buck. He flew out in his last at bat.
Boog Buck.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Settling in now, Boog Buck.
Batting.
He's
Catcher.
2 for 3 thus
Boog
far.
Buck.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Hernandez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gutierrez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Boog Buck.
Catcher.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Digging in and looking for more. Boog Buck. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Boog Buck.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hernandez into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Right side.
Come on, run it, run
Vargas
it, run it.
over to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Irving Bartlett claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 21 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. William Kah is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Boog Buck. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boog Buck comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Prado aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Ready for another shot now. Boog Buck. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Digging in once again, Boog Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. Hit down the line at first. Hernandez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Generals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. DeMarcus Hutchins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Boog Buck.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way, was special.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Jackson, number 25.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Martin Prado. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious
yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the
Play ball. 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Batting
Boog
fourth,
Buck, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits in 11 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly, and he's safe. Only play is going to be at first, so that will go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Boog Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gutierrez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. So digging in now, Boog Buck, 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Buck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Boog
Now
Buck.
batting.
They're quickly down to their
catcher,
final 4 outs
Boog
here tonight.
Buck.
The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Man, you smoked it.
He just
Attaboy. Way
scorched
to
that
swing
ball off
bat.
the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right to stay. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today.
Fans are vital line
Jackson
score.
jumped ahead in the
First
7th
for the
inning and never
victorious
gave the
Jackson
lead
Generals.
back.
5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Francesco Aguila gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Buck.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Boog
Now
Buck.
batting.
He reached
Catcher.
on a single in his
Boog
first try.
Buck.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Generals lead it 5-2. Stepping up now, Boog Buck.
Now
2 men
batting.
on, 2
Catcher.
away here in the 4th.
Buck.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Herrera on second. Cooper at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Generals are on top, 8-2. Stepping into the box, Boog
Now
Buck.
batting.
He got called
Catcher.
out on strikes his
Boog
last time through.
Buck.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And this one will bounce into the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate, Boog Buck. He singled his
batting.
last
Catcher.
time up.
Boog
Ready with the first
Buck.
pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one
final
here.
line score.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.